I know, you've got a feeling you've seen this video before. You were just scrolling on YouTube, searching for how it's possible for Anya Taylor-Joy to see despite the unbelievable distance between her eyes, and you clearly remember already clicking on this video's thumbnail and, oh, you don't? Damn, would have been a great intro. Oh well. No, seriously, you are about to experience the weirdest glitch in the Matrix that your brain performs on a daily basis. And spoiler alert, it's not because you're psychic, a time traveler, or living in a simulation. Well, I wouldn't bet my life on that last one. Today, we're diving into the mind-bending science of déjà vu. And believe me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at that "I've been here before" feeling the same way again. I can't wait to break your brain into 1,000 pieces. And here's your first reality check. If you've never experienced déjà vu, congratulations, you're basically, well, one of the 3%. Studies show that 97% of people have experienced this brain hiccup at least once. This means déjà vu is more common than people who actually read the terms and conditions before clicking "I agree."
Before we dive into the neurology, we need to do some spring cleaning. For centuries, déjà vu has been the favorite playground for mystics and philosophers. The most popular explanation is past lives. The romantic idea that you're reliving a fragment of a previous existence. Maybe you were a Roman legionary who, by chance, saw a chariot with a slightly flat tire, just like your car today. It's a nice story, great for a dinner party, but it doesn't explain why you get déjà vu while playing a video game that came out last week. So what's really happening inside our skulls if we exclude the more imaginative theories? Scientists don't have a single answer, but they have several fascinating theories that all revolve around one central idea: a small, temporary communication error. The most famous theory is dual processing. Imagine your brain has two information streams, constantly running. One stream is your immediate perception, the here and now. The other is the process that files that information into memory. Normally, they're synced to the millisecond, but sometimes, maybe because you're tired, stressed, or drink coffee like it's water, there's a tiny delay. The filing system saves the memory a fraction of a second before the consciousness system processes it. The result, your consciousness finally gets the input, and your brain reacts, saying, hey, wait a minute, this memory is already in my files. I must have already lived this. A second theory focuses on the familiarity glitch and two specific areas. The hippocampus, not this hippocampus, but this one. Seriously, who edited this video? The hippocampus, I was saying, our memory manager, and the rhinal cortex, our familiarity sensor. Sometimes the familiarity sensor just goes off by mistake, like an overly sensitive fire alarm. It sees a brand new scene and screams, "Familiar!" even though the hippocampus can't find any corresponding memory. This conflict creates that strange, unexplainable feeling. Finally, there's the divided attention theory. Imagine you walk into a room while you're distracted by your phone. Your brain catches a subliminal image of the environment without you consciously realizing it. A second later, you put your phone away and look at the room for the first time, consciously. Your brain, however, finds that memory fragment recorded an instant before and tries to make sense of it, misinterpreting it as a past memory. But before you start self-diagnosing on WebMD, let me tell you what scientists have done to people's brains in the name of research. They use virtual reality. They have you explore a virtual museum. Later, they show you another wing with the exact same layout, but with different art and colors. Your spatial awareness tells you the place is familiar, but your eyes tell you the objects are new. This conflict is often enough to artificially trigger déjà vu, allowing scientists to monitor the brain the very instant the glitch happens. Now, you'd think the older you get, the more your brain would glitch out, just like other things. You get it. But the reality is the exact opposite. If you're between 15 and 25 years old, you are living in the golden age of déjà vu. It's not because your shaman grandmother who believes in the power of crystals passed her magic vibes on to you. It's because your brain is basically under construction 24/7. All that neural rewiring, hormonal chaos, and constant new experiences create the perfect storm for your recognition system to go haywire. Think of it as your brain's awkward teenage phase. It's doing its best, but sometimes it just can't. But what happens when déjà vu goes from an occasional visitor to an unwanted permanent resident? This is where things get serious for a moment. While occasional déjà vu is totally normal, experiencing it constantly can be a sign of temporal lobe epilepsy or other neurological conditions. Some patients report déjà vu episodes that last for hours or even days. Imagine being stuck in that "I've done this before" loop, like you're trapped in the most boring Groundhog Day scenario. The good news? It's treatable. The weird news? Some people actually miss their déjà vu when it's gone. Humans are strange creatures. But wait, there are more brain glitches in this neurological package. What happens when déjà vu meets its evil twin? It's called jamais vu. While déjà vu makes the new feel familiar, jamais vu does the exact opposite. It makes familiar things feel totally alien. Ever stared at a common word for so long that it stops looking like a real word? That's jamais vu in action. Your brain basically says, "I've never seen this thing before in my life," about something you encounter daily. It's like your brain is gaslighting itself. And you thought there was only one type of déjà vu. Well, after strenuous research, after asking ChatGPT, I found out that scientists have identified at least 3 distinct types of this mental hiccup. There's déjà vécu, already experienced, déjà senti, already felt, and déjà visité, already visited. Your brain is basically running a full-service confusion restaurant and business is booming. Good for it. So in the end, déjà vu isn't a window into another life or a hidden power. It's a window into ourselves. It's a rare and fascinating behind-the-scenes look at our own consciousness, a moment where we catch the complex machinery of our mind making a small, harmless, and deeply human mistake. It shows us that our sense of reality is a construction, an interpretation, not a perfect recording. Our brain is the narrator of our personal story. And déjà vu proves that sometimes this narrator is unreliable. And that leads to a final, much bigger question. If your brain can make such a convincing mistake about a simple moment in your life, what other, much more important things is it getting wrong without you even noticing? Subscribe to the channel. No, you haven't already, and no, it's not déjà vu.